down, let me assure you. Thank you folks for tuning in. This is our today's special. It's from SafeTGrip with over 400 reviews. What is it? Well, it's a set of pans. It's actually a 10-inch fry pan and the 4.5 quart Saute pan, but these are not normal pans. These are easy cleanup, easy food release, and a very special ergonomically designed patented handle that makes it easy on your wrist, that makes it easy rather than being hard and unbalanced. Great item, clever item that's had rave reviews. All right, let's kind of dig in. We've sold a lot today, and I'm certainly conscious that you know, out of the 22,000 sold, there's still a lot of customers that have not yet taken the plunge. This is what you receive. So we're gonna look at the fry pan first. This is that 10-inch, so this is a workhorse, it's breakfast, it's lunch, it's dinner. What you'll see is it's beautiful. This is the red version I just grabbed for a few moments. This is no hassles whatsoever, oven safe to 350, dishwasher safe, easy clean, and obviously food release is amazing, non-stick like you would not imagine. POFA and PTFE free, which means none of the bad stuff, only good stuff. This is what you're gonna get as well. This is gonna be your fabulous 4.5 quart Saute pan with the heat tempered glass lid, wrapped it in the silicone for a nice, smooth, comfortable fit, and even the little pressure release valve right there, so no more shaking, rattling, and rolling. But do you see what I see? This is what's made SafeTGrip so popular. The way you hold these is much different than you would a normal Saute pan. And also, it's different if I show you on the fry pan. You see it comes out at the side, it kind of juts out a little bit. This gives you more control. If you've got arthritis or dexterity problems, you'll know that so often when you go to use a fry pan or any type of pan, it's not comfortable. You don't feel like you've got the right balance. Not with this. That is why there are over 400 reviews. People love them. Now, the price is obviously silly. It's such a low price for great quality. Here are the colors. This is red. I also have some in the black, but not too many in the black. In fact, I'll show you over here. This is a better visual, I suppose, to see them in all their glory. This is going to be the silver metallic. Do like the silver metallic. Next one is going to be the teal. And then right at the bottom, I'm very fond of the ice blue. I think that's a really gorgeous blue. That is the most limited, I'm being told. So there's your ice blue down the bottom. If your fry pan, if your Saute pan is seen better days, upgrade to this, try it out. It's a little sampler, it gets you into the collection. I think you'll love it. Somebody whose opinion matters the most to me is our world famous, amazing, seen on TV, Mr. Mark Gill is joining us live from his kitchen to yours. Mark, so good to see you, my friend.
I've been waiting for you all day, my man. Welcome to our kitchen. We love having everybody here. So listen, if you love to cook, you gotta have these pans. If you're learning to cook, you gotta have these pans. If you have a kitchen, you've got to have these pans. Look at this, that is bone dry, and those are eggs. Those are Sunday eggs too. Slipping and sliding around with no extra fat, calories, or cholesterol. That means no extra calories, guys. That's fantastic. And by the way, the cleanup, let's just go over this really, really quick, and we're good. By the way, if that's too much effort, it goes in the dishwasher. I don't want to wear anybody out. So let's get into this, okay? Let's talk about why these pans are so special. We've got that aluminum base plate. That's going to grab this heat quick, and it's going to disperse it. We've got nice high sidewalls for you. We borrowed that from a casserole pan. And here is what it's all about, the PTFE, PFOA-free ceramic coating with a 2-year warranty, double riveted handle. And Adam, these handles are the miracle. And we're going to get into that in just a second, no worries. But before we do, let's cook, because that's what it's all about. By the way, these pans are perfectly tuned. They're playing my song, playing it well. And by the way, if you've ever put cold fish in a hot pan, you know what's going to happen. It's going to break. It's going to kind of grab. Not ours, you guys. It slips, it slides. No fats or oils or grease. You're going to love that part of it without a doubt. Now, the other part you're going to love, especially if you purchased our 9-inch pans before, is what an upgrade a 10-inch size is. Seriously, 9-inch, 10-inch. What a difference, you guys. This is for, you know, the 2 to 4, grab it in the morning. This is for the whole family. And here's what I mean. Have a look at this here. This is, I've got to be pounds of pork in there. I mean, this is big center loin pork chops. And here's what that ceramic surface is going to do for you. I'm never going to send you a pan that isn't going to do that. Oh, wow. That isn't going to give you that 1/16 of an inch crust, that sear, that incredible outside of your chops, your chickens, your pork. Listen to this. That is why the steakhouses send you a steak knife, because you got to cut through that. And seeing as we have all of this extra space, let's use it. Here's a little garlic and onion in case I get lost, find my way home there. We're going to put some roast potatoes in the bottom, let that crunch up, some cranberries and apples for some sweetness, a little bit of rosemary. And listen, it's late. I won't tell anybody if you don't. So let's put a little bit of wine in there, just like that. Now, if you're new to cooking, I want you to see something. See that steam? That's gold. That's magic right there. That carries the flavor. And this is usually the part of a presentation like this where I'd say, you know what? You should really buy a lid. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's give you one. Let's give you a lid that fits both pieces in the set. I love that. And it's not just any lid. We went all out. That's a silicone seal around the end there. Silicone up top. We've given you a drain spout so you don't need an extra colander or strainer. It's a look and cook lid. It's got the vent so it doesn't rattle around on the stove. That is everything you need in a pan. But Adam, that's just the pan. We haven't even started talking about the 4.5 cord yet. But before we do, let's go ahead and have a look at what we missed from going out to the restaurant. That color, that sear, that beautiful mark on salmon. You know what? Do it yourself. Do it at home. This is the great equalizer. Guys, this is so simple, so easy to use, so easy to clean. This is what gives you confidence in the kitchen. And as soon as we're done with this and kind of come back here, I know Adam loves to tell everybody how much colors we have left. And that's pretty important because they've been selling out like crazy today. We're really going to talk a lot more about that lid. But before we do, I mean the handle, look at this. You want to take an ordinary meal and really make it special? It doesn't take much, you guys. A couple of little steps, but the real magic is the beauty of the pan. No matter what color you pick, don't take these out and just put them on a plate and bring them to the table. Serve that table side because that is just the most gorgeous dish. And when it comes time to get all the food on the table, that 10-inch size is without a doubt the most popular size in the country because with it, you are going to get the most done. So listen, all of that great stuff, all of those great big pork chops, all of that great big dinner. And Adam, have a look here. Yep, that's why we love it. So let's check out those colors. I'm going to show you these pans when we get back, and we're really going to talk a lot about that handle.
And I was just serving up James, our camera guy, some fabulous stew because he's been eyeing up this stew. And there's a pool on the floor. I think it's saliva. Come on, James, close that mouth. He's very, very hungry. Let me put the stew right there. He didn't eat. He's telling me he didn't eat. Well, there it is. James can eat. He can feel great about it. You'll feel great because you can do all these wonderful things. And, of course, the 4.5 quart. And you've got your amazing fry pan. We're baking in this as well because it's oven safe up to 350 degrees. Come with me this way. Because here are the colors. The thing is you'll use, it's such a tiny price for something that you'll use it, obviously. Always a great housewarming gift or any kind of present for somebody. But I want you to try it because of the handle. We can talk all night long about non-stick because it is non-stick, amazing non-stick, and no hassle cleaning up. We'll talk all night about that. But this handle is something you've never seen before on any other pans. This is what made SafeTGrip so popular, so famous. For anybody that wants more control, more comfort, more ease, less wrist strain, you have to try this. If you've got arthritis and it hurts, you have to try this. Now listen, you get it home if you don't love it, you send it back, of course. When you add this to this in the lid, the value, well, it kind of adds up. If you look at maybe just the Saute Pan by itself, our producer Allison has managed to find it. It's $26.95. So for $3 more, you're gonna get the fry pan as well. So it's not a lot of extra money to get so much in the set. We know red is popular. I don't even need to say a word about the red. Obviously, when all else fails, an easy choice is to go with the black, which is how I felt about my wardrobe tonight, clearly. But when all else fails, go with the black because the black's gonna look fabulous in any home. It looks fantastic. We also have that gray, which we do love. I call it gray, it really is silver. It's a nice silver, it's a brighter silver. It's actually a silver metallic. And now that I'm crouching down to look at it, there you are. I see it. It's right there. I think that's the Buccaneers pewter, actually, now I come to look at it. This, though, has got the metallic in it. I can see it does. I can see it does. So that sparkles. Next up, we have our teal, which is bright and vibrant. And then right at the bottom, we have our icy blue, which is nearly sold out. Red is the #1 seller. Mark, there's just so much here. There's so much to discover. Great quality, great convenience, and great pricing.
Yep. It's a perfect size. It's a perfect starter set because it's going to handle everything from your egg and omelet in the morning all the way up to your big Sunday dinner. Speaking about Sunday dinner, listen, We're pretty lucky. We're here in Florida. I'm sporting the shorts here today. We're staying pretty comfortable, but a lot of places in the country, let's be honest, it's a little chilly. So there's nothing better for a little chilly than a little chilly. And this is a double batch, you guys. That's the capacity that we're talking about in our pan set. 2 times everything, and I've still got room. So listen, this is about all of the options. This is about having everything that you want to be able to cook at your disposal. It's about being able to get creative, try new things, have some fun, and know that at the end of it, the cleanup is going to be simple. Like I said, if wiping it out or taking it into the sink is a little too much, they just don't have that kind of time, feel free to pop it in the dishwasher. I'll say it again, for that price on the screen, you're getting all of these great features and benefits, and we're going to talk about that handle in like 2 seconds. But at the end of the day, whether you like your chili plain or whether you like it dressed, this is the way to go. So come on back here, you guys. That 4.5 quart size, I'll tell you, if you got that, now you got a fryer. This is one of the best sizes to fry in. And I'll tell you, if you've got a deep fryer and you've ever tried to clean it up, holy moly, what a task that is. Okay, this is nothing. So there's a little bit of a chicken for our Nashville hot chicken. I love that. And I'm going to make you a steak, Adam, unlike anything you've ever seen in a bit. So let's put that little onion haystack in there. Now come on back here, because I really want to talk about what makes these pans special. And by the way, when we launched these a couple of years ago, we sold a couple of 100,000 that size and that color. If you didn't want that size or that color, you didn't get a pan. Look at the difference in size, and that's what's really incredible about these. But through them all, our handle has been the source of all of these great reviews. And here's what I mean. I've got about 9, 10 pounds of water in this bag. I'm even going to drink a little bit over the side, Adam, okay? Any other pan that I have in the house has a handle that lets me grab it like that. As soon as I pick it up, everything is right there. The onus is on my wrist, the balance, the back and forth, that's the food shift. If you've got carpal tunnel, any sort of arthritis, you know what I'm talking about. Get you out of the kitchen. Let's get you back in. Because this handle, you can only use it the right way. All right? And once you grab onto it and put your thumb there, that's the trick. That's the secret. When you pick this up, it's locked, Adam. From here to here, I can move it, I can shake it, I can dance to the jukebox. It's not going to go anywhere because it's solid as a rock. That's the miracle of the handle. But as soon as I take this off, that's when accidents can happen. But here's what's cool. We've always had that in our skillet. We started from the ground up and we're like, how can we do this in a pot that holds more? Well, watch this. This is how we did it, Adam. I want you to see this. 2 steps. Number 1, perfectly balanced. I know you've handled a lot of cookware in your day. You ever seen anything do that?
No.
It's because it's not out there. We built this from scratch to do this. And what is that going to do for you? It's going to perfectly balance in your hand. And those thumbprints are going to give you that control, that confidence in the kitchen. So watch this. As I'm taking a little bit of weight over to the sink, everything's perfect. If I'm moving around, that's fine. I've got all the control I need. And when it comes time to tip this over, one little with the thumb, and that's all it needs. So guys, whether it's the skillet or whether it's the pot or pan, you've got that safety grip confidence every time you use these. That's what all of these 5-star reviews are for. You got to try them.
And that's the thing, Mark, you get the opportunity to give this a go. You always have the 30-day money-back guarantee. I know it looks interesting, there's a curiosity here, but really those that have come before us in their hundreds of thousands have given this full marks, which is why over 420 reviews have made it a glowing customer pick. Red continues to be the best seller. I'm taking final orders on the Icy Blue. We are 10 minutes away from a near buy one, get one on a Philips Sonicare toothbrush, $90 in the stores for 1. We're offering it for $90 for 2. It's gonna be a big deal. And Egyptian cotton sheets are also coming for the first time in 3 years in this hour. So this is a mega star hour for sure. Lots of people guessing right now what my special delivery is gonna be. That happens at around 10 past 10 tonight. #1 selling product of all time at the lowest price ever. What do you think it is? Somebody's gonna win $25. In terms of 20-something, $29.95 to get the today's special. It's even on 4 flex pay. Remember, Mark said it. You're also gonna get the heat-tempered glass lid wrapped in the silicone with the pressure release valve right there. That's gonna work on your 4.5 quart Saute pan, but I can lift this up and also put it right here onto that fry pan to go with. I mean, Mark, all the convenience is there. It's dishwasher safe. It's oven safe. It's all the features we're looking for, but then you've got the added benefits.
Exactly right. So listen, by all means, you're going to find these lovely dishes and these creative dishes that you're going to try in your skillet. You're going to love the way it cleans out. Same thing for the big one. Let's take a meal and put it together. Okay. So have a look here. I've made just one of the best turkey stews I think I've ever put together. So watch what we're going to do here. We're going to take a little bit of this nice thick stew, and we're just going to transfer it into our skillet. I think 2 nice big scoops ought to do it. There we go. So you can go ahead with the 4.5 quart. You can just kind of leave that out. Everybody can get their own nice hot steamy bowl of stew. But watch this. You want to make this special. You want to utilize the fact that this will go in the oven. Here's what I want you to do. Grab a few veggies just to put on top. Great for colors. Good for you. That's what I hear. And then you're going to go ahead and you're going to take those biscuits that you get at the store, and you're just going to kind of drop them wherever, put them down there, just on top, just like that. There we go. Now watch this. Our pans, the lid and the vessel itself, are oven safe to 350 degrees. That's a big deal. So all of your baking creations, all of your fun trying out stuff, you're going to love it in this pan. Isn't that incredible? Now, when you take this out of the oven, obviously the silicone handle is going to be hot. That thumbprint, you are going to appreciate this more dealing with food out of the oven, because now I have all the confidence in the world to go ahead with a dish that hot and go ahead and serve it in a plate that small. You know what working with bigger cookware taught me today? I need bigger dishes. So listen, while we've got this, Adam, here's one of the great things about being able to do this in our home. When we're at the studio and I tell you that this kind of cleans out great, you got to take my word for it. But here, I have a sink, so I'll just show you. You want to see the easiest cleanup in the world from a dinner for 8? You just saw it. I hope you didn't blink. And like I said, if that's a bit too much, you can always put this in the dishwasher. But the bottom line is that PTFE, PFO free inside that base is going to clean up like that. Perfect, easy every single time, Adam.
It's just effortless, right? And that's what we want. We want our food to cook perfectly, evenly, without the hot spots. We want our cookware to be easy to... That was a nice little swirl there. Who did that? Was that you, Director Mark? That was a very impressive little swirl. I don't know, you don't see that on other shows, only the open house show. $29.95 is something that really does make life a little easier. When it's dinner time, breakfast time, lunchtime, we're gonna grab our 10-inch fry pan. We're certainly gonna be using our Saute Pan for everything. Soups and stews and everything in between. You're gonna go to this and use this all the time. The price of that alone is $26 and change, just for this. For an extra $3, you get the world famous best-selling fry pan in all its glory. And it's not just for those of us that struggle. My mom has terrible arthritis. It upsets me every time I see her because she's always upset about it. It always mentions it, and I can see the pain in her hands. She always says to me, Adam, look at my fingers. I'm like, I'm looking, Mom, I'm looking, because they're, you know, they're not right. They're not the way they used to be. But she struggles like so many of us do with arthritis. And if you have arthritis, you need to try this, because it's been designed really with you and so many other folks in mind. Anybody of any age benefits from this design. It's easier on your wrist. It's easier on your hand. You've got more control, you've got more stability, you've got less pressure, less resistance. You feel more confident in the kitchen, right? It's giving you, as they say, the right tool in the kitchen. And that's exactly why SafeTGrip has taken America by storm. I'm conscious that we only have 3.5 minutes left. The amazing Philips Sonicare, better than nearly a buy one, get one, is coming up, and then the Egyptian cotton sheets, the first time in 3 years. Mark, there is so much to discover with SafeTGrip.
There really is. And listen, we're just going to take out our Nashville hot chicken here. We're going to go, you don't have to worry about shaking the oil off of this too much, because the glaze itself is made with the oil that it's fried in. So you know what, if it's not the healthiest dish in the world, but I'll promise you this, it is absolutely one of the tastiest. So let's go ahead and finish that one off just like this. And Adam, I promise you a lovely steak. So let's go have a look at it, okay? So we've got the topping here we've got our shrimp in our pan here. This skillet is perfect for shrimp and scallops, any kind of seafood, because it pulls that heat so fast and it holds on to it. You're literally cooking shrimp and scallop inside a second. So we've got our spices in there. Let's give it a little bit, about a half a cup of your favorite beer, a little bit of Worcestershire sauce, and that is going to be perfect. So let's let that do its thing for just a second. And one of the things that I love about this 10-inch size, grill presses for the most part will start at 10 inches. And I love the fact that I could use my grill press in here, because I'll tell you something, it's not always nice outside. but I always want to be able to get that sear, Adam. That's what I'm looking for all the time. So let's go ahead and put this together. The skillet itself is perfect for our steaks. And by the way, let's just clean this out really quick. I don't like a dirty pan, so let's take a second and a half and clean that out. That's done. So now let's take this back to our 4.5 quart where I've been working on some cheesy grits. Love these, boy. Let's just pop a little bit there and a little bit on the other end. And we're going to turn this into one of the best surf and turfs you've ever had, because let's top this with our Creole shrimp and scallops, you guys. And that is the beauty of cooking. That's the beauty of experimenting. That's the beauty of kind of taking cookware like this out for a spin and really enjoying all that it has to offer. And not to mention that cleanup when you're done, boy. That is what it's all about. Here's the other thing I didn't mention. I should do this here. This has that great little lip on there. So if you're a flipper, if you love to flip, this is going to be for you. So one more time, let's just have a peek at these pans, you guys. You've got that cast aluminum bottom, that nice high sidewall. That's perfect because it really maxes out that 10-inch cooking area that we've given you. And listen, one more time. That is PTFE, PFOA free ceramic. Hello. This is the quality cookware that you see everywhere, that you long for, that you want. And this, you know, you're getting all these pieces for this great price. And our handle, I'll show you this one more time. Regardless of the weight in the pan, when you pick this pan up, everything locks from the tip all the way up to here. So no matter what kind of weight you have in here, if it's moving around, if it's shifting, you are in complete control. And unlike our 9-inch, which everybody loves, which is for 2 to 4 people, you're looking at 6 to 8 with our 10-inch. And if you utilize your 4.5 quart, then you've got all of these great options, whether it's your chilies, your soups, your stews. It really doesn't matter, you guys. Everything you cook in this comes out fantastic. It's the great equalizer, and that cleanup, Adam, is out of this world. And I know people are loving these colors.
Mr. Margill, it is a pleasure, my friend. I'll see you at 11 p.m. sharp for the final presentation. We'll do some more cooking. Thank you, Mark.
Yes, sir.
Red is #1 seller. I do have the black available. Silver metallic is really nice. This is your teal, and the icy blue will be the next to sell out. I do like the icy blue. If you've got a moment, go read the reviews at hsn.com. I think it'll give you some confidence to see why people love them so much. Okay, I'm getting a lot of guesses about what my special delivery is going to be.